just going to share a little story about me when I was a child. When I was about 7 years old or so, give or take. We lived down in California, in Los Angeles, and I was a really sensitive kid growing up. But I was very observant over everything for that age. And I remember asking, like, my mom or my dad, a lot of times as we drove around LA, like, why there were so many, like, houseless people on the side of the roads and setting up camp, and why people just ignored them all the time. And I also asked them a lot about, like, the trash on the side of the road and just how people treated, like, Earth. I mean, how they treated Mother Nature, right? And I think it was kind of hard for my parents to come up with a good way of saying, you know, why these things are the way that they are. And I remember being 7 years old, and I had such a drive of, like, wanting to change the world, right? Like, wanting to fix that. Like, I didn't feel comfortable driving by houseless people on the side of the road, living in the heat without any clean water or food, and not wanting to do something, not at least feeling guilty about it, right? Driving by and just seeing all the trash that's, like, littered in the trees and the bushes on the side of the road. But I also came to a realization as a kid at that age that seeing how people treat each other in this world, how could I expect much more of people and wanting to help others and clean up the environment, right? Like, I don't know. It's a 7-year-old kid watching how people treated each other kind of left me awestruck, dumbfounded on how I could motivate people to want to strive for a better environment for their children and future generations. So, and this still kind of hits me today a little bit too. Like, my perspective has changed on things, obviously, but like, I still don't like seeing houseless people on the side of the road regardless. I feel like everybody should have at least their basic needs met regardless of their situations. But it still bothers me to see trash all down the side of the roads, even out in the forest. I mean, I've driven miles out in the forest and just find places where people dump trash, and it just totally sucks. That's my little rant.